Dr. Linda Ayade commends organizers of Eagle Circle concept for bringing out hidden talents in street children and rich children alike. The wife of the governor of Cross River State, Her Excellency Dr. Mrs. Linda Ayade, who was represented by Mrs. Rose Energy, the special advisor to the wife of the governor, made this known when she gave her remark in the musical concert event organized by Eagle Circle Concept tagged Beyond Limit 2018 Save the Lost Children campaign, which took place at Palm Court Crèche and Schools Auditorium, Calabar, today being the 2nd of September 2018. Mrs. Energy expressed Dr. Linda Ayade's inability to be at the occasion due to circumstances beyond her control, saying Her Excellency is the mother of children who is passionate about anything that has to do with children, which is why one of the cardinal points of her NGO, the Mediatrix Development Foundation, is the safety, security, health and general welfare of children, and so she never takes anything concerning kids very lightly, and would have been there if it were within her powers to do so. She congratulated the children, the CEO of Eagle Circle Concepts, and all the organizers for the performances and organization. She said, "You are bringing out talent from not just children from well-secured homes of the rich and influential people of the society, but also children from the streets, beyond limits and beyond boundaries." She also asked the CEO a question as to what happens to the street children after the training. Where do they go from there? Where do they sleep every day after the practice? If there is a follow-up program for them, and if there is a welfare program for them. She once again congratulated him for the wonderful program and for the time he has devoted for all the kids, and she declared the concert open.
I'm here to represent Her Excellency, my amiable boss, the wife of the governor of Cross River State, Dr. Mrs. Linda Ayade. I bring you her greetings, very warm greetings, and her apology for her inability to be here. It was her wish to be here, but due to circumstances beyond her control, she had to travel out of town abruptly. And to show that she values what is happening here this evening, she has asked me to show up here to indicate her presence in this occasion. Her Excellency is the mother of children. She's very passionate about anything that has to do with kids. That is why in her NGO, the Mediatrix Development Foundation, one of her cardinal points is the safety, the security, the health, and the general welfare of children. And so she never takes anything concerning kids very lightly. So she would have been here if it was beyond her powers to be here. Children, I bring you greetings from the wife of the governor. And I want to congratulate all of you for what I have seen so far. And I know that a lot is still in stock. I want to congratulate the CEO and all the organizers of this wonderful occasion. I'm so fascinated by the fact that you are bringing out talents, not just from the children of well-secured homes, children of rich people, children of influential people in the society, but as you said, children from the streets. And not just children from the streets, but beyond limits. And I take that to mean that it is also beyond boundaries. You brought them, no matter where they come from. You've shown interest in all of them. The question I'd like to ask, what happens after this to these street children? Where do they go from here? Where do they sleep every day after they practice? And where do they go to today? See after this concert? Is there a follow-up program for them? Is there a welfare program for them? We would like to understand what happens to these children after you've trained them. Where do they actually go to when you meet them every day? It's interesting to know. So I wouldn't want to take that privately with you because I know that every parent here will want to know about these kids. What is your program for them? I want to congratulate you. It is a wonderful, wonderful venture for you to give your time to the development of talents in all the kids that have come your way. Children, once again, I congratulate you on behalf of Our Excellency, and so I hereby declare the concert open in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Speaking earlier in his welcome address, Mr. John Ekpenyong, the CEO of Eagle Circle Concept and organizers of the event, welcomed all and sundry and said the reason why they were gathered was to showcase what they have been doing with the kids for the past 30 days. The transformation that has also occurred in the lives of the street children. Ekpenyong said in the course of training, they realized that most of the street children don't have homes. Some, due to peer pressure, have left their homes to join their friends on the street. Ekpenyong said they were able to reconcile one of the kids with the father who happens to have lost his wife a long time ago and was unable to train the child, saying some of the street children are very talented and are going to be entertaining the audience along with other kids. He also pointed out that the discriminating attitude of some parents who withdrew their children from the program because they didn't want their children to mix with the street children. But to God be the glory, they have been able to polish these street children, providing instruments and new clothes for them, and that differentiating them from the rich kids would be difficult if they were not told.
And very soon I want to show you what you despise and what the people despise and what we call street presenting. We realize that most of the streets don't even have homes. They are just scattered abroad. I mean, even most of them actually have homes. And because of peer influence, they decided to leave their house and join other people. As I speak to you guys, we are being able to reconcile a parent of one of the street children, which is here to testify. As I speak to you today, the street children are going to be presenting, playing lots of songs, a lot of handle songs. And even the people you call intellectual sound, give them those songs they won't be able to present. 5 parents withdrew their children because they never wanted the streets to interact with their children. Today is a big shocker day.
Speaking also, Dr. John Inyang, the Honorable Commissioner for Lands and Housing, whose children happen to be among the performers, said by the special grace of God, he has 3 of his children performing, and he has come in company of his wife, in the person of Mrs. Philomena Inyang, the essay to the wife of the governor. He thanked the CEO and said God has given him a role to play in the lives of children, and said that John was a student in the university, and that perhaps he is applying what is called philosophy of music in his passion for developing children's musical talent. He said he was sure his background prepared him to be where he is today, with the ability to bring out the innate deposit that God has put in them, the inherent content of the children, and giving them the opportunity to unveil what they as parents will not know they have in them.
Especially those of us that are parents. I have 3 of my children here. My wife is here, I'm here. Specifically thank this young man who just spoke, John. God has given him a role to play in the lives of children. As he said, he was my student. Perhaps you know there's what we call philosophy of music. And I'm sure his background prepared him to be where he is today. Today I've come to see what he has put in my children, bringing out that innate deposit that God has put in them, the inherent content of the children. give them opportunity to unveil what we parents do not know they have in them. So I really thank him and I thank parents who have encouraged their children to be part of this program. When you talk about the street children, I have many times seen children on the streets and I kept on asking how do they survive. I never knew there would be people like him who pick them and give them. From here, he may go to places. In a larger world, people like this make big things. But they're doing what he's doing. So I really thank him. I'm very grateful that I've been part of this thing. And I want to pray that God Almighty will give you the grace to accept your way in Jesus.
Highlights of the event were runway show, opening hymn by Eagle Orchestra, Beyond Limit Orchestra performing Despacito, violin presentation, dance drama by Jeff Inyang, rap war, fundraising, among others. Sika Otu reporting for Sykznet.tv in Calabar.